Okay, so we've got the second of the analog games, not a board game this time, but cards.
Yeah, it's completely different. This is a game we call Tribalism. It is a card game where role-playing is the winner. You have two things. You play a land card, and then you have an encounter. In your hand, you will have actions and items, 4 of them. You use those actions and items to role-play your way out of a situation. For example, you're in the forest and you encounter a woolly mammoth. You have on you a magnet, a toothpick, the option to run or to use something. You've then got to role-play your way out of your situation using those cards. You get more points for using more cards. You get more points for being generally awesome with how you play the game. The more you make people laugh, the more points you get. And more importantly... Oh, I forgot that bit. More importantly, just have fun with it. The whole point of the game is to not be serious, but just to have a laugh with it.
My PowerPoint isn't loaded.
Was that...
You're an idiot.
Am I right in thinking this was done in about 24 hours?
Yeah, kind of.
13.
Yeah. I arrived the entire thing late, and he'd finished his work early, so we just came up with this card game.
Cool.
We test ran it with a few slips of paper, found it was a great idea. I spent my entire morning doing the cards, and he spent the rest of his day building up the rules.
Yeah.
Cool, and all the rules are up there?
Yeah.
Because I overheard everyone playing this the other night, and it did sound great.
It was surprising. The rules look complicated or whatever, but it's quite simple.
Okay.
If you manage to complete your encounter, you roll a 6-sided dice plus your modifiers. So say if you use 1 card, you get nothing. 2 cards, you get +1. And from that, you gain tribesmen. Each point you get, you gain tribesmen. Once a player is over 30 and has 15 more than any other player, he wins. If someone fails 2 challenges in a row, they're knocked out for good. But the whole point of the game is just take the most absurd options and defeat a mammoth with a toothpick.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Round of applause.
I had to do the whole thing over again. That's really
Okay, go. Flash. You have to project your voice, Ben.
Alright, so this is our game. It is a game simply about creating a solar system. So we go from the birth of a solar system through to the death of a solar system. So the extinction is actually of the solar system itself. Now, I don't think you can see it on this projector very well, but what you have to do is you have to basically collide asteroids into each other to create planets. Once you've created the planets that orbit around, you then have to edit those planets by firing coloured asteroids into those. Those coloured asteroids have different properties. So we've got life asteroid, fire asteroid, and ice asteroid. Now those asteroids, when put into the planet, will change properties of it. And you can actually have many, many different combinations. We've actually got 20 different combinations in total. Obviously the ideal planet would actually be one fire, 1 ice, and 1 life. So if you put 1 fire, 1 ice together, you create a water planet. Then you add life to that, you create an Earth-like planet. You can see a bit better now the coloured asteroids going around because they've got big trails on them. You can also see the planet there. So that looks to me, I think that's a 1 life planet because it's slightly green. But yeah, basically, what you do to actually achieve all of this is you nudge the orbits of the planets. So using right-click and left-click, you actually change how far away they are from the sun. And as we can see, the sun is ever expanding, so it's going to explode eventually. And we've got a little countdown here at the bottom corner saying how many billions of years we have left. Now, if that was in real time, we'd be a bit screwed. But yeah, we've basically shortened our lifespan to 14 billion years, which is the approximate life of the sun, which takes 2 minutes and 10 seconds or thereabouts. But basically, if you upgrade a planet 3 times, and if it goes any more than those 3, then what happens is the planet will explode next time an asteroid hits into it. And yes, the sun is about to explode now, actually, going supernova. And the scoring system's based on how many planets you have and how long they live. So each planet then gives out a different score. So if you have a single upgraded planet, it gives out 1 point every step. You get double upgraded 2, triple upgraded 3. Some triple upgraded if you have 3 of the same asteroid or 3 different asteroids completely. We'll upgrade it to 5 score. And game over, your score, 9,100. That's actually a pretty low score. You've done badly.
Thank you very much. Round of applause.
They're chilling out up there, that's cool. They can talk.
Shush.
Guys, please. Our turn to talk. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right.
Right, guys.
Okay. He made it. This is our Panda. Let's face it, guys, Panda's not doing too well in the world these days. He's running away from a burning forest because that's what's going on. We're trying to spread that message.
Apparently people don't like pandas anymore, so...
I don't know why not. If you YouTube them, the really cute video of a baby one sneezing, the mummy just goes nuts. Right, so the game, it's a side-scroller. You are a panda, and you're pretty much running away from everything that is scary in life. It epitomized into one object.
Which is a giant rampaging killdozer, which is basically personifying man's deforestation of the bamboo forest.
Many deep metaphors in
Yes,
this game.
very deep, this game.
Gotta have a brain on you.
It's very deep.
It's neatly boiled down into a 2D side-scrolling game put in the Unreal Engine. When we'll get it going, we'll show you it nicely. You're the penultimate panda because you're the last male panda alive and you're trying to find the last female panda alive, thus giving the species a fighting chance. So you have to basically just keep running, trying to find this other panda, being chased by the slowly speeding up deforestation killdozer.
All the levels are made out of procedurally generated tiles.
Yes.
Which allows for the player to experience a new level each time they play. Which is quite cool. Yeah.
You can pick up little bits of bamboo, which is our version of the Epitomus gold coins. So you collect more of them, improves your score, gives you a better chance of replanting the bamboo forest once you've found the other panda first. So we should be able to show you it as soon as they find it. There we go.
I see the word restart.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Don't click anything. Stupid dodgy rig. It's very pretty. Lots of pretty colours. Lots of. It looks nice.
Vibrant, lots of colours. Oh, and the panda has like yellow.
Panda has hot pants.
And the panda wears shorts. Hot pants / hot pants.
Yeah.
There was a deep meaning behind this and we've forgotten it amongst that hilarity.
Because we're trying to make an age-appropriate game, and we wanted to keep the rating low to increase the demographic that we can sell to. And if you don't want a teen-rated game.
Yeah.
So this way, no panda penis.
It was an option that was briefly discussed.
It was discussed. One of us had a model of a penis.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to get anyone.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Okay.
Right, with any luck.
Go Gadget Panda.
It is literally the smoothest running game. Completely optimized.
Yeah. You won't
Brilliant.
believe the smoothness.
If anyone remembers last year's game, Jam, nothing like the game I was involved with. The pretty one that wasn't actually a game, that 5 or 6 hours to rebuild.
Okay.
Right. So, philosophical piece.
Move!
Oh, wow.
So that's the killdozer.
This live was just not happening.
Killdozer is not your friend.
We really wanted you to feel the plight of Panda, and we figured watching that.
Violence!
That's what happens to pandas. It is.
Okay, thank you very much. Round of applause.
And there goes our team audience.
And couldn't check if think it was JavaScript because it's awesome. And I wanted 2 games that could mash together in a kind of a unique way, but it'd be quite simple to do. And I thought the best thing about Minecraft is when you're playing it, you sort of discover new recipes for making things by completely just being random, saying a brick and a plank of wood. Oh look, I made a window. And there is text adventure games, they're quite similar. Most of the fun is coming from sitting there and just going, punch the wall, no. Punch the door, no. Punch a tree, yes. Minecraft text adventure. So it randomly generates a grid of tiles with trees, monsters, sheep, pigs, and it works in similar to a text adventure, but on the crafting system of Minecraft. So I look around and there are 3 trees and some stones and dirt. There are canyons to the north and south, there's a lake to the east, and a bottomless pit to the west. So I can hunt a tree, and I get 3 logs from it, which I can then make a plank to keep all each one. So now I have 12 planks of wood. Next step, make a workbench. So then, make a stick, or 2 sticks.
How did this fit in with the Extinction theme?
Right, it gets into that in a bit. There is a limited number of monsters and you have to make them extinct. Yeah.
Death to all creepers.
Okay.
That's all now. I'm ready to go eventually. Let's go.
Shh, guys.
It's scrolling down. Bigger than the screen. Window's bigger than the screen. I can't actually get to the stuff at the bottom. But anyway,
Cool.
the idea is, well, the problem is it is on screen, but I can't see it. And it's a dodgy, it's a dodgy keyboard, so you only have to type it.
No, that's cool.
It's hard mode.
Can we have a round of applause, please? Okay, so this is Lifeline.
Yeah. Right. Shall I start? Yeah, I'm not very good at explaining the premise because I just did modelling.
Yeah, fair enough. Right. Lifeline is tied into the Extinction theme by taking place in a world where the extinction has already happened. And in this world, light itself has gone extinct. What you play is the final spark of light. And so you basically explore the level, restoring light to it.
Do you want to just come out the way?
So it's a 3D rendered 2D side-scrolling platform, I think. The red particles basically are your score, because obviously it means the more level you light up by exploring, then the higher score you get, the more you're achieving your objective.
Why were the windows turned on?
You've spotted the floor. You've already visited those places.
Then you aren't living in
Yeah, well, yeah, you spawn light because that's you lighting up the world. Yeah, that's kind of mentioned it already. But yeah, so yeah, you run around. There's lots of bits to do. Yeah, we've got the score at the top right there.
This bit's really
hard.
You can't do it very
Yeah, it's quite a hard level, actually. Sorry?
Oh. So you've got to bounce up the walls?
It is possible. Yeah, you can jump off the walls, yeah. Come on. Oh. But then there's multiple routes for the level as well. He's chosen the really hard route.
Really nice. You can do it.
Am I right in saying that every single... Just use blind. Was it every single model we made during this?
Yeah, we modelled everything.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So it's on the website. You can download it. See if you can get on the quality.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Round of applause.